again. I'm Kokwana Elta. I hope everyone is fine and safe at home by God's grace. I want to take this opportunity to thank every one of you who have subscribed to this channel. And if it's your first time, just click the button there and subscribe. It is free. That will help us reach as many. There is this empirical evidence that we Africans and Asians, of course, we tend to die more of this coronavirus as compared to other nations. What do you think of this? What is your opinion? What do you think we can do to help with this? What is it that we are doing and others are not doing, or what we are not doing and others are doing? So I felt I should take this little opportunity to address that according to my own opinion. Well, it is said that most of us who have got low immunity, low because of vitamin D and other underlying conditions, and then when this corona comes, it just hit you hard. So if it's that case, wash hands, distance yourself, stay at home, take treatment religiously, eat well, exercise, look after yourself. When I wake up this morning, I get so disturbed with this message. This guy was saying how sad he felt because he experienced what he hears on social media most of the time, that people are not treated well enough like others in hospitals. He said that he experienced 2 people come and die in front of him. They were walking, and then this other guy was Nigerian, was told to sit by the park because he was walking, so he is not very sick to be admitted. So he said there, few hours later, I was reading a newspaper or a book, and then it fell, he collapsed. And then he said he rushed to call medics. When they come, they said, no, they put a fan on him. And they said, oh, he said, this patient need a ventilator. They said, no, there are no ventilators there. We don't have enough. Instead, they pick one lady who I think maybe was related, I don't know, but they what he said in his own words, they took one lady who was walking to ICU and they put a ventilator on him. She was walking, he was collapsed there. And then he really felt so sick about it. So what made me address this is because after that, so many people commented on that and shared their opinions and their views and their experiences, some with their relatives, some with their colleagues, and similar actions, similar treatment. Then you feel that it's not right. There should be some inquiries about it. But hey, what will I say? Social media is social media. You just get forwarded messages. You don't know who said this, who said what, where and when. But I believe that there usually no smoke without fire. So if you have been treated unfairly well, every institution has got rules how to raise your alarm, your complaint. It is good to complain at the right platform, right place, so that these issues can be addressed and we can be saved. Let's talk to relevant people. Having said that, on Wednesday the 29th, there will be a webinar addressing this thing about Black and Asian, that to support us during this time of COVID-19, based on all these things that we hear at work, that people are biased and treatment and all stuff like that. So that is the right platform for you. Please join the webinar. It is on the 29th between 4 and 5. How to join? You register, or you go through this website is horizons.com. horizonsnhs.com/caring for the number 4 NHS people. horizonsnhs.com caring for NHS people. So you can ask your questions, you can say you have used everything then, right? After that, I got another message, or it was a text, or this guy was talking, he's the doctor, I was even wearing scrubs. He was expressing the concern how doctors and nurses are dying, in the NHS or in wherever he's working in those hospitals. So he was saying, sorry, I'm touching my nose, I'm not supposed to do that. So he was saying, most of us Asians and Indians, we own agencies and work agencies. So during this time of shortage, when they call you, they just give you all this very sick patient, COVID-19 patient, they allocate them to you rather than their staff. So for that, I would say, well, I did agencies sometimes, but when you call for work, you know what you are going to look after. If you are an ICU patient, you can ask how many patients I'm going to look after, what type of patient. And if you are not happy, you've got all the right to say, no, I'm not coming to work. Look after yourself. But when you are at work already, follow your guidelines, check your, what do you call, code of practice, code of conduct. Be professional. Talk to your manager. Say, yesterday I was exposed to these patients. Today I feel I need to have a rest. Definitely, they will consider that. They appreciate at least that you are there. Then you patched somehow their shortage. They'll give you another patient. Just be professional. Agency has been there and it will be there. Right. Next. Now that there is this COVID-19, there are so many shifts, and some agencies even increases the rate to attract you if they call and don't find someone. So you'll find our people, because there are so many shifts, they think money, 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 money. Hey, my friends, there is more to life than money. You need rest. You need to exercise, you need to eat well. I would advise people to just work those normal hours and then rest for the other hours. You find people working from 7 to 7 for 5 days, 6 days, a week. Come on. Others work from 7 to 7, and then when they get home, they get a call that there is a shift. They go for a night shift, 24 hours. This body needs to rest. We have cases, my friends, where people go for break and never wake up because their bodies are tired. We have got cases where we lost people in a bus. When she sits there, she's just so exhausted from work and she never wake up. You need to rest, my friend. That is not helping. If you haven't made enough money all the last 2 to 20 years you have been working, really you can survive with 3 shifts a week this time and stay at home, look after yourself. Hand washing. We are not very smart with our hand washing professionals. I know, I've been there. Please, please, please wash your hands. Wash your hands clean. We used to say, some parents, when they come there and sit and look after their children, and some will raise concern that some nurses or some doctors, they just come from patient to patient, or they are not washing their hands very well, and they were raising complaint about it. So we thought they are nonsense, yet they were right. So I understand now what they mean. Wash hands. Some hospitals, they even have those machines where you put down there and you can see some box there to show that you didn't wash well. And we health professionals, we've got this thing of saying, oh, we save life first, infection later. This time, there is no infection later. It's now or die. Full stop. PPE. If there is no PPE, there is no patient touching. Be professional. Let your manager know about it, that there is no PPE for you to look after that patient. I hope this information will help. Stay blessed. This is an overwhelming and stressful situation for everyone.